Set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Yankees.
Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Alex Verdugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
One strike now from Cole. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second, and there are 2 away now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Inside and low, 2-1. Verdugo at third with 2 away. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Striding in is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
DJ.
Pitch on the way.
LeMahieu.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting six. All
right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot down the line in right, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. Fouled off. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
fifth.
it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball.
Batting
You
sixth.
can't place it on the
Shortstop.
inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Two and 0. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to dig in, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So next to bat will be Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And stepping in, Christian Vasquez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already. The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
Yankees, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. One down.
Batting eighth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Two down, no one on base. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike three to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Now into the box, Hunter Renfroe as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One strike now from Cole. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Franchy Cordero. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next up, Bobby Dahlbeck off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's up.
Cordero leads off first with 1 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, exercise.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ LeMahieu, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman, DJ
Now here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Aaron Hicks. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied down the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
So here is Gleyber Torres. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. First pitch on its way.
Ball, action time.
Here's the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Stanton is off of first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
4-2 the final score today. The Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Nate Eovaldi couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.